Today, it's really a sad day for Hmong around the world. And before I ask you a few questions, I'd like you to tell the audience who's watching right now, given the relationship that you know General Vang Pao, and how is that make you feel?
Well, first of all, I haven't had time to mourn. My heart's breaking because he was a great friend, he was a great man, he was a statesman, and he was a general. He was a great leader. It's very sad to watch what's going on. It still hasn't hit me because I saw him every day until he passed away, from the day he went in the hospital. Right now, I'm deeply concerned because we were turned down by the Army to be buried in Arlington for reasons that don't make sense. He said that it would take up the space of a veteran. I'm a veteran. I told him I would give him my space. He could have my space. He needs to be with the future Hmong, the young Hmong, would have somewhere to go to see a hero, to see a statue, to see him buried with all the other heroes. They have actors, actresses, they have French, they have English military, they have pilots from the world, they have a German POW, an Italian POW, all these friends of presidents buried there. Why can't this incredible military leader who fought this war with the brave Hmong warriors for 15 years in that damn war?
Dr. Chalies, my other question to you is, General Vang Pao is one of many leaders in the world that cooperate or agree to help the United States of America fight against their enemy, their interests around the world. If the United States government rejected the general on his last day on earth, what is going to happen to the other allies around the world? What do you think?
Yeah, let me tell you, it was not the government. It was a group of idiots, absolute mindless idiots that pressed the wrong button. It was done electronically by a committee. This committee does not represent us. He doesn't represent me. They represent themselves and some damn policy. But we can overcome that. It is not the government, nor is it the people rejecting. The people want, the veterans want. The Vietnam veterans even came out and said for it. I'm with the American Legion. Let me tell you, it was a group of misinformed idiots that made that decision. The Secretary of Army should apologize immediately to the Hmong people. How dare he? He said, well, I'll go along with the vote. Sure, he doesn't have a brain of his own if he did that. I don't care who he is. The Hmong served this country. They died for this country. They split blood for this country. They lost everything they had. They lost their homes. They lost their property. They went they came here to a foreign country where they had to learn a new language. Thank God they're here. They're an incredible addition to us. But don't ever think it's the government. It's the individuals, the bureaucrats that work in the government. Individuals like you and I, not the government, not the people speaking. We love you. We're not. I guarantee you, you are respected and cared for and wanted here. And the youth should honor the veterans. And we want him buried there so that the youth, for centuries to come, will look back and say, look, here was a Hmong hero. He's buried here with the other heroes, the George Washington, the other heroes. I think it's a big mistake not burying him there. It's a horrible mistake. I offered him my grave. I offered him as a combat veteran from Korea. I offered, and they wouldn't answer me because I'm not dead. I have to die.